Alright, let's do a bit of building. So I've built out this hallway. It's going to be kind of the entrance to my base here on TitanCraft. At this point, I really just need to carve out the ceiling. I need to put in a few more pillars and drop in a couple more statues. I've gone with a pretty simple wall design. Just a bit of, just still some shapes going to be inlaid into the walls. Kind of give a little bit more dynamic feel to it all. And these pillars are probably going to have to go a bit further up. As you can see up here, it's not quite reaching the ceiling. I need to carve out the top a little bit more and see what it's going to look like. That way I can fit the pillars in and see exactly how they're going to work into things. Got my little statue guys here. I actually really like how these look. They're adapted off of something that I found online, just kind of like a basic statue design, but I kind of wanted things to be a little bit more uniform, so I went with just andesite and then the iron stuff. And then yeah, the little lantern sticking off the side could be really nice, kind of add a nice little bit of mood lighting to the place. Once I have all the statues put in, I'm probably going to put some big lanterns up at the ceiling. And then hopefully it'll be enough lighting to keep mob spawns out of here. And maybe we can get like a really cool moody kind of feeling going on. Something kind of dark, you know, not super well lit up, but you know, enough to have no mob spawns. That's definitely one of the perks of the new mob spawning mechanics here on 1.18 is we don't actually have to worry too much about having things lit up like crazy, and we can really play with light and build things in a little bit of a different way than we usually would. I think this is the third video that I've recorded tonight. I really just haven't had many ideas, and what I've recorded didn't come out well. The audio was bad. I just switched from Streamlabs OBS to OBS Project, the original OBS, the real OBS. I've been using, I've been watching a bunch of videos and learned that Streamlabs OBS is kind of a knockoff of the real OBS. So yeah, I'd rather be using the original, not the one that is trying to coast off the name of another company. So I'm gonna go with regular OBS from now on. But just in that process of switching over to the different program, I have had some hiccups and audio related things, so I've had to honestly just scrap everything else I recorded. But it's whatever, not a big deal. It wasn't that good anyway. Alright, let's throw in the detailing on these pillars. We're just going to make sure they have a nice sturdy base to them. I like the upside down stair just to kind of give a little bit of depth to it. We're going to knock that one off though. The indentation just kind of adds a bit more to it. Alright, I think I'm going to actually hold off on the trap doors in the top bit, just because as we dig out the ceiling here, it's going to probably need to be adjusted a little bit. They might be able to stay where they are, but I think I'm probably going to have to adjust at least a little bit. Okay, how many more statues do I need? It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 more statues. That's not too bad. So 12 more anvils and 4 more cauldrons. Alright, so it goes block, wall, anvil. What's that thing? Cauldron? Yeah. Walls on each side. A couple more anvils. And blast furnace. And there we go. We got ourselves a statue. Just repeat that a couple more times. And there we go. All right. Now we just need to give them all lanterns, and they're all set to go. One for you. One for you. One for you. One for you. I actually think I want to move all these torches and see if that is going to be enough light to keep the mobs spawning out. There is just like one block in the middle that is at light level 0, so there's going to be a little bit of mob spawning in here. But if we hang some lanterns from the ceiling, I bet we could get that bit lit up. Or, you know, I'm sure I could find some creative way to make it happen either way. Let's go ahead and just throw down some lanterns for now, just to make sure that mobs aren't spawning. Alright, I think it looks pretty good so far. Obviously the ceiling looks terrible. And we need to get more detailing on these pillars. So yeah, let's get into that. So this is essentially what I'm thinking for the ceiling. If we go up here, we can probably see into there. Yep. So I actually want to do some of the hyphae in there as well, just along the middle strip of things. It'll probably be 3 blocks wide. And then dark oak along the other edges to kind of contrast against the stone. That wasn't too bad. I managed to clear out all this space up here on the ceiling. There's just about 1 block or so here between me and the air. So, you know, like a nice little platform to work along. And this is what I'm going to kind of go for. I'm just going to essentially extend this all the way over to the end, and that should pretty much fill up the entire thing. Then we'll knock out these blocks and voila. We'll have our ceiling. This is taking so much materials. It is crazy. I'm lucky that I have the shopping district to go buy stuff from, because otherwise this would take so long to get done. All right, all the blocks are in place. Let's go ahead and knock out all these blocks underneath me and see how it looks. There it is. I think that's looking pretty good so far. I just need to extend these pillars up and figure out exactly how the detail is going to work on them. It shouldn't be too hard to do. You know, I think that's looking pretty good. It's not perfect, but, you know, nothing ever really is. But I think it looks great. I'm going to go with that. The pillars are all put in place, and I think things are looking pretty great so far, but I really don't like the way this back wall looks. I think I want to put a statue in the back there, and I think like a nice little indent in the wall for it to sit in would be pretty cool. So I guess I'm back to carving more stuff out. This one shouldn't take too long. It should honestly just take a couple minutes. I just need to really pull off this first layer and then make like a little indent, maybe 7-9 blocks wide. I think this is a decent general shape. If I line out the walls a little bit better though, I think I'll be able to get a little bit of a better visualization of what I'm looking for. Alright, we've got a decent little shape going here. Again, it's not perfect, but perfect is not what we're going for. I'm going to go ahead and see what I can come up with a little statue, and I'll be back in a minute to show you guys. So this is sort of what I've put together, and it is far from original. Actually, it's a design based off of something I saw on Reddit. So this is the original design. I'm not entirely sure who originally made this. I'm sure it's been around for a while though. I've seen it several times when looking up statues on the internet and all that, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it too, but definitely, you know, I want to give a little bit of credit to whoever made this, you know, so not 100% my own design. I did sort of switch things up a little bit though. I gave him a sword and a shield and kind of adjusted the palette a little bit just to kind of match the build that I'm working with. So if you guys do know who originally designed that, definitely let me know down in the comments. I'd you know, I'd love to give proper credit. Well, this was meant to be a quick project, but I kind of ended up staying up all night. My video didn't get out on time, and I'm probably gonna have to release 2 if I want to consider my streak still intact. But the statue's done, and I think it's looking pretty good. I like the copper in there, and it just needs to oxidize. It's going to look a whole lot better once it does oxidize. Has that nice green color to go along with the hyphae. And yeah, things are going to kind of shape up real nice around here. I unfortunately do think that's going to be all the time I have for today's video. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button, subscribe for more Minecraft videos like this, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.